just working out how to work my headset, because I forgot how to use it. Because it's been like maybe 2 weeks since I last streamed. Let me check. How my dash is doing. Last stream 27 days ago. Wait, no. I didn't skip that many streams, did I? It was the 27th. I actually missed, actually exactly a month of streams. That is insane. I am not on the grind. But, yeah, next week there is not going to be a stream because I am going to, I'm going on a trip with my brother-in-law and my sister to celebrate my brother-in-law's birthday. And we're going on a trip to, Kislovodsk, if you guys know where that is. If you don't, let me personally go out of my way. Inconvenience myself. There you go. 1 second. There. Oh, nice city right now. Winter. Sorry, it's winter right now. Look, it's all snowy and nice. Why is Toilet Cat over here? That literally makes no sense. Let me move myself down here. And we can look at pictures. No. Who is that? That's a dude. He's been there for a long time. Look, he's all iced up. I've been on these little things. I forgot what they're called in English. But yeah, it's very nice, and I'm going to be going there again. Blum, blum, blum. Now we are just waiting for Amnesia to arrive. I don't need none of y'all. I don't need none of the 0 current viewers and the 0 current likes. But that's probably because you aren't getting any notifications. And you know, if you go to my server, see if it's showing any info. I have a tab here called videos where you can see me post fucking me 6 is announcing whenever I post a video or a live stream, and you also get comments from yours truly. Here's this stream, by the way. Yeah, and we have lots of fun. We recently downloaded Truth or Dare mod, which is very nice. Oh, there it is, my private info. So yeah, if you join my server, you are more than likely to get to say something like, I don't know, my IP address, or just something quirky and nice about me. So yeah, head on down. There's a link down below in, let me see. Yep, it's right in the description. If you look right here, Puma Cat mailing server, there's a link, it'll send you right to it. There's no verification required, even though I did get raided once, but that's fine. We ignore that. It was a long time ago. We forgive and forget. Like what happened on September 11th and 2001, we forgive and forget. So yes, Amnesia said he would be in, he'll be unavailable, and he'll probably be around in 10 to 15 minutes. So, we're just gonna sit here. Okay, so, the Unified State Exam, I think that's what it's called. Never mind, Amnesia's here. That is not Amnesia. That is another person. Never mind. They're not important. Only Amnesia's important right now. So the Unified State Exam is... I don't know how to mute this person. Can I? Mute. Okay, good. So, I did a state exam when I was in 9th grade. I did, Russian, math, English, and computer science. I actually have a video where I documented this whole experience, and it was super fun. It wasn't fun, but like it was fun documenting the experience. And this year I am taking a unified state exam, which determines my entire life, quite literally. So like no strings attached, is just me, a paper, and my brain, which is likely to say, goodbye, I'm done here. Yes, I actually have not looked at the English Unified State Exam, and I'm going, that's the reason why I made this video, because I need some courage for someone to come out here and do it with me. You're sorry. Heidi. Heidi. Hang on, she might pop up. Heidi. Hariba. Come up here. Do you not want to sit on my iPad? Heidi. Come on, it's for the viewers. If you can't, we'll go up if you jump up here. Come on. There you go. Don't jump off. Look at the camera. Heidi. I don't think she's gonna go. She's right here. Oh? She leave. And that's a goodbye. Oh, my view count. It's gone up by 10,500. But now that she's gone, the viewers have dropped. Look, they're nowhere to be found. That is actually insane what a cat does to a stream. Okay, I told Amnesia that if he'll be unavailable for a bit, I said that's okay. It is not okay. I was just faking it to seem nice. I'm such an evil person. Let me pull up chat. Not chat, but the stream on my phone. So that I can get, my view count will go up by 1. You know, that'll be really cool. But yeah, I've had some stuff going on and like some personal issues, and everything's been quite rough, especially with like the state exams. This year I'm taking Russian and basic math. Basic math is like math for 3rd graders, that people can do with their eyes closed, because they don't need math. It's literally the last subject I need if I'm going into art university. And I'm taking English, just for shits and giggles, and taking literature, which means I know exactly what year and date Tolstoy shit in. Took a fat shit when writing War and Peace. It was in 1869. On the year. Wait, when was War and Peace? Okay. Published in the beginning of 1865 and was rewritten and published in its entirety in 1869. See? In 1869, on the day of the 13th, it was on a Tuesday. I don't remember the month, it was on a Tuesday. You can't expect me to be that good. So yeah, I really enjoy talking about Russian literature, actually. Like, if I'm taking it, then I might as well get some fun of it. You can see my sweatpants. They make me seem unprofessional. No one can know I have little sloth sweatpants that look really cool. And I have, duck shoes. Those are not shoes, they are socks. And those better not go on Wiki Feet. And actually, no, I was gonna show you something, but I'm going to save that for if you want to come to my Discord server or not. It's in pics and photos, and you can see me wearing high heels, absurdly high heels, with duck socks on. Very sexy, might I add. Hang on, let me look at it to rub it in all your faces. Where is it? Pics and photos. There it is. Oh, I look so beautiful. Look at those heels. Look at the stance. And you won't see it unless you go down to my Discord server. Where is Amnesia? I'm gonna start without him at this rate. So I got out. I meant to translate all of this. It has some Russian in it. It's easy to translate. Look, and there's a draw feature, which means I can draw. I can draw this. Oop. It's gone. Yeah. Neutered. There. That's good. Oh. You could see the remains. The remains of what once was. So I don't know if we're gonna do this exact read aloud. Wait, what?
1/12. Образовательный портал «Решуй Г». Английский язык, вариант номер 2524193. 1/2. Образовательный портал «Решуй Г». Английский язык, вариант...
Is that the only thing that you know how to say? I did not expect that. I thought it was... I don't know why that caught me so off guard. Anyway, wait. Go thick. Go for green. It was probably Earth Day sometime. Oh wait, it's so boring. You can layer them. Demo. So yeah, this is actually the demo version of the Unified State exam. Look how dark I'm making it, just like my soul. Hi there. What are you doing? She's playing with a receipt. Classic cat behavior. Wait, why is it like that? Hang on. Okay. And I think Amnesia decided to text us. Yeah, Amnesia is ready. Let's go pop off. You'll be calling me any second now. Just like all the women do.
You're muted.
Hang on.
Hello? Hello, hello?
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Let's go.
My thing was always like on mute. Like the icon in like the very corner, and I thought it would have no repercussions. But it went on, and I panicked because it said that my voice wasn't able to be heard by you. Let me see if you're showing up on... This wasn't able to be heard by you. Let me see if you're showing up. Okay.
You put I didn't even realize you put featuring AmnesiaCreeper.
I put your channel link in the description.
Oh no. Why?
You want me to get rid of it?
That was a miss. No, you can have it. It's a miss. The amount of Lethal Company videos they're about to pop up, bro, are gonna be insane.
Oh no.
How's the day,
Anyway,
by the way, so far?
it's been good. It is ending
Nice.
in approximately
Damn.
2 hours. No, 1 hour. Wait,
Damn. I see.
when is midnight? What time is midnight?
12?
No, I know that. It's in
Or,
1 hour and 7 minutes.
technically 0,
Yeah,
or
0,
1
0, 0, 0.
with military time.
That is true. And for you, it is, 11:52.
It's almost 12 p.m. right now for me.
It's 12 p.m. I was looking at the wrong thing then.
Yeah.
I have your time zone on dial-up. Anyway,
I see.
I will share my screen with you. Share. Can you see my screen?
Yeah, I can see your screen.
So this is what is called the English Unified State Exam. Because the Russians...
English Unified State Exam.
Yes. Oh, I forgot to show. Because the Russians think they know English. And we're going to see if that is actually true or not. Some of these we're not going to do because there's a writing and a talking part, and I don't think talking is gonna be good. What is that?
Talking? Wait, are we only doing writing?
Are we
right.
Are we gonna do a talking part?
No, I realize we both know there's no point in doing talking.
What is this? Study the advertisement. Join our journey to the mountains. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're not gonna do
class,
this stuff.
I need you to study this Amazon advertisement for a full 4 points.
They're pixelated. Look at that. They look so beautiful.
That's like
Look,
the
I can draw on them.
lowest yet highest quality picture I've ever seen.
Look at that. He has blue eyes.
What's up, Tono?
And she has red eyes. Because females are always angry.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, pick a color.
Purple.
Purple? Hang on, wait. You can't
do Merple for the guy with the beard.
Merple. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Hold on.
Amnesia's actually about to be murdered.
How am I gonna be murdered?
Oh, sorry. I didn't realize you could hear me. Yeah, you have to write...
I have a... I've got some listeners, some hearers.
Oh my. Can they hear me?
Yes.
Is it chat? Wait, this is the first time that I'm looking at Hello Girl. This is what a Russian person looks like. They always wear baseball hats and... Baseball hats. That is not a baseball hat.
Are you not actually Russian? I've never seen you with a baseball hat.
That's a swimming cap. I'm sorry. I have a baseball cap. I think it's downstairs.
smallest baseball cap I've ever
Oh,
seen.
wait. No, I think wait, let me get one. Yeah, no, I think it's downstairs. I'm not gonna bother. My headphones are on backwards. No, they're not. I'm just being delusional. Hello?
Hello, I'm
Hello?
here. Well, I was debating whether or not to not say anything, but you're like, maybe I'm just being delusional.
Um,
It's
alright.
like, uh, I'm not actually here. I'm not actually
Oh shit. Um, so, whoops. I leaked all our
Ow.
messages. Sorry.
Damn.
So,
Stream inception.
so this is actually the official site. It gives out, messages and stuff. So, there's a beginning part, and it's, um, a, it's like an audio thing. So, you have to, um, like put on an audio and it'll be like repeated like two times. Wait,
Oh.
right? We don't have to do it, but because it's obnoxious. Yeah, and for some reason they don't show up here, so we're gonna have to go here. So yeah, you will hear six people talk, and you have to determine what the person is saying in like what the basically they're speakers A, B, C, D, E, or F, and you have to determine which one these go to by their dialogue or monologue. From each speaker A through F, and determine like the sentences from number 6 to 7. Use every what is that? Wait, can you actually look? Just no, you can't. Oh my god, I completely forgot what that word is. I'm slacking.
Bumbleheim.
Statements.
That's what the word is.
Statements. This one. Use each statement and blah blah blah. Each task has one unused statement. You will hear the recording twice. And this repeats 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times. But I think there are like two of these things. I think we can just do one. And this is like an interview thing. Oh, this is all one recording. So, like, what do we learn about this Leona Brown person at the beginning of the interview? And then, like, fill out, like, a few questions. So, would you like to do the audio part? Or are you not sure about it?
We could try it, I guess.
So the people that are. Am I still screen sharing?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
still
okay.
screen
Because
sharing.
I clicked on the screen sharing thing to hide it. Maybe it like deleted it. So basically there's this one woman and she has like a very clear like accent, so like you can hear her very well. And there's this guy and he talks like someone kidnapped him, put a gag in his mouth, put a microphone up to his face and forced him to say the lines. So it's very nice to hear that people put this much effort into unified state exams for us. Where can I? No. Blip, blip, blip. It's too much. Okay, we're being timed. When the timer ends, we die, I think. And we're not done.
Oh, good to know.
Good to know. Yeah, if it gets boring, then we can wait. This one is 7 minutes. Do you want to do the 7-minute one?
Thumbs. Sure.
Okay. Let me know if you can hear it.
2. Вы услышите диалог.
That is
Определите,
Russian.
какие из приведенных утверждений A, G
Oh,
соответствуют содержанию
she's
текста.
reading this.
1. True.
Hello.
Запись дважды. У вас есть 20 секунд, чтобы ознакомиться с заданием.
Oh, you have 20 seconds to get familiarized with
Okay.
with this.
With Russian?
With Russian, yeah. Come on, you have 20 seconds to learn Russian. Emma's very busy during her summer holidays. Emma's never had a
Now
summer
we are
job
ready to
before.
start.
Hi, Jason. I haven't seen you for ages. How are you?
Oh, hi Emma. It's so good to see you. I'm great. How about you?
Oh, I'm fine. So how are your summer holidays? As for me, I'm just bored. I've watched...
Okay, so we go here and we click that Emma is a little bitch. She's bored. There you go.
There we go.
There we go. Emma's very busy too. She's so bored.
all the films I wanted to see and read all the books I wanted to read. I simply have nothing to do.
You can join a gym or find a summer job then. That will keep you busy enough, I'm sure.
Well, I'm thinking of getting a part-time job for the summer, but I haven't made up my mind yet. So, coming back to you, what have you been doing so far?
Oh yeah, 3 not stated. I was about to say like they did say the thing. They did. Our job here is to clown on the Russians for thinking that
I haven't been up to anything interesting recently,
know
but
Russian
next
and they
week
know
my
English.
adventure will begin. I'm looking forward to it so much.
An adventure? That sounds exciting.
He's gonna
What
die.
are you going to do?
I'm going on an expedition to the Atlas Mountains in Morocco. The aim of the expedition is to observe the everyday life of local people.
Yeah, he's gonna die. Sorry for spoilers.
He's dying. He's dying next month.
He is dying.
It's unfortunate for him.
Let me see
It's
if he's
Joker.
a very good cook, because if he's just a good cook, then that won't cut it.
There will be opportunities for trekking and bird watching.
It sounds
Bird
great.
watching.
I guess it was not so easy to be accepted to this expedition group. Did they have many special requirements?
I can't say there were too many requirements. One has to be reasonably fit and prefer mountain huts to grand hotels. They were looking for people with some useful skills like cooking, first aid, or photography.
I didn't know you could cook very well.
I can't cook, Emma. I'm
Okay, yeah, he's gonna die.
I can't cook, Emma.
I can't cook,
Okay,
Emma.
yeah,
You know
no,
this.
Jason
We've
is
known each
not
other
a-
for 12 years,
He's
Emma.
not a good cook.
Not a good cook.
absolutely helpless in the kitchen. However, I'm a very good photographer. I also speak French, and fluent French speakers were also needed.
Yeah, okay.
Do you need to take any special equipment?
All the necessary equipment
Special
will be
equipment
provided.
for French. What?
Equipment for French. He's like, yeah, I know French, and he just comes in like carrying like a ton of language textbooks that he's written in. It's like, here's all the things that I'll need to know for the Morocco expedition. Like, wow, look at these mountains. Can you say that in French?
Wow, these mountains sure are big.
They are
Did
big.
you know that?
They are grande, huh? They sure are très grande. Yeah, tres grande.
But I do have a list of things I have to have. It's quite long and detailed, so it took me a while to get them all.
I see. Well, Jason, I hope you have a great trip.
Wait, did he need to buy equipment? I wasn't hearing. I was making fun of him.
Oh, yes, you need to buy equipment. He needed to... Bro needed to order something off of Amazon to survive.
Bro can't even survive on his own. He needs to rely on modern technology.
I expect you to take thousands of pictures of Morocco. They will be very colourful and bright, I'm sure. Will you post them on social media?
I'd love to, but I'm not sure about that. I don't know if I'll be able to have an internet connection during my expedition. I expect
Yeah,
to be
he's definitely gonna
offline
die.
for at least some part of my trip.
You'll show me the pictures when you come back then. I'm longing to see them already. How long are you going for?
It's 3 weeks.
Years.
I'll give you a call as
Years. I'm gonna see you in like a decade. Jason has several.
I'll see you at your deathbed.
I'll see you at your death. Sorry, that made me laugh. That 3 was terrible. It never says that he has social media profiles. Jason is a little bitch. Emma wants to see Jason's pictures of Morocco. Yes. One. Man, I cannot stay in the little rectangle.
As soon as I come back, we'll meet for a coffee and I'll tell you everything about Morocco, okay?
It's a date then.
You have 15 seconds to complete the task.
Okay, well, we're already done. Because we're actually smart.
It's over. It's already done, bro.
What is this? There are many disadvantages to having a pet. Your pet can become your best friend. You can't learn the German language quickly. Small creatures make the best pets. It's great to boast about having an exotic pet. It's not easy to select a suitable pet. Pets can help you relax. Yeah, I don't want to do that. That's gonna be me on the exam. I'm just gonna go and it's like, nah, I don't want that. I don't want to do that. No thanks.
Nah, I ain't doing that.
Nah.
Miss me with that shit.
No, thank you. I'm doing quite fine. Okay, so we have to listen to an interview here. It's 10 minutes. Okay.
Jeez, 10 minutes, 30 seconds, bro. Come on.
It's
What, are we
actually,
listening to a full freaking audiobook of a chapter?
yeah.
Задание 3.9. Вы услышите интервью. В заданиях 3.9 запишите в поле ответа
She's
цифру
speaking
1,
in,
2
sign
или 3,
language.
соответствующую выбранному вами варианту ответа.
Can't,
Вы услышите
I
запись
can't
дважды. У
understand.
вас есть 50 секунд, чтобы ознакомиться с заданиями.
She said you have 50 seconds to get familiarized with the questions.
Okay, I see.
Oh, no, that is... We don't look at that. We ignore that. Leona thinks while writing people should feel emotions while writing. If you do not feel emotions, then please do not read my book. Leona defines her book A Good Person mostly as a romance, a drama, a detective story. Leona thinks that many of her readers find it surprising that she uses many main characters. Yeah,
Now
my
we
books
are
are
ready
a
to
bit
start.
different. I have main characters.
Hello everybody, and
Hi.
welcome to our weekly program, The Writer's Workshop. Today in our studio we have Leona Brown, a prize-winning short fiction writer. Hello Leona.
Good afternoon. Thank you for inviting me here today.
Oh, she
Will you
has
please
an
tell us a
English
bit
accent.
about your literary
an
achievements?
American accent.
Of course. So far, I've written a novel and some collections of
Yay,
interlocking
yay.
stories. My novel is basically a story about finding hope.
My
I'm
novel
currently
is a
working
story
on 2
about
other
finding
novels
Can we switch to
hope.
and a
another
collection
channel?
of essays.
Hope is
Some
not
literary
real.
critics think your novel, A Good Person, is a love story. What would you say to that?
Well, a lot of the action in the story happens off the page. The scenes seem to focus instead on the interactions and moments that happen in the wake of that off-page drama. I know some readers were particularly struck at how the story avoided certain storylines. For example, the drama that's built on the main hero's relationship is an important part of the story, but it remains secondary to what's going on with another main character, Sylvia. Another writer might have made it a much bigger part of the story. What will all of them do? This question is present, but it's kept to a lower register. So, there is a developing romance that gets folded into all the other stuff going on in the story. As a result, one could call this a love story, but that wouldn't feel quite right, I don't think.
When you were working on this story, what was your sense of what kind of story it was?
I never did think of this as a love story. My process in developing a story or an essay is almost always exploratory for the first few drafts, and that was the case with this one even more than usual. It began with memories of a time and a place that I wanted to explore for meanings. I had quite a lot of it drafted before I figured out that its true subject was the drama going on inside Sylvia, a drama she's only partly aware of. Once I'd decided what the story was about, I rewrote it several, in fact, many times, hoping to make all the parts of it work together to make that drama felt.
So, Sylvia is your main character in this novel, isn't she?
Yes, I'd say this is a story about Sylvia. The drama I was most interested in delving into was happening inside her. She's trying on different versions of herself, and hasn't yet come to realize that life is serious business. She's reaching for some idea of cool, and, naively,
Wow.
she half thinks she's already achieved it. But she's yet to take a deep look at
Sylvia's a
anything in life.
dumbass.
I love her, and I forgive her faults, because she's young and a slow learner.
What can you tell us about your working process?
In my opinion, stories are constructed through language, not memory. I write at the level of the sentence. I sit there, looking at the doors and windows a sentence is open for the sentence that can follow, and so on. I do not write with a plan. I do not know where a story is going ahead of time. There
That's
is
a
no
good writer
pre-writing.
right there.
It all happens in the moment of looking at the words.
How do you understand the plot is going to be interesting for readers?
I do not believe circumstances are intrinsically interesting or uninteresting. Narrators create interest by their passionate investment in the story they are telling. The less the narrator asks for something from the reader, something like feel my feelings, share my understandings, and so on, the more room readers have to feel their own emotions.
Thank you, Leona. It has been very interesting talking to you.
Thank you.
You have 15 seconds to complete.
Shut the fuck up.
15 seconds to complete this challenge before we kill you.
We will kill you. Okay.
You will die.
You will die. See, there's 3 hours, 10 minutes, and 45 seconds. What do we learn about Leona Brown in the beginning of the interview? I wasn't listening. I was mocking the,
She has published, I think, 2 novels? Because I don't think she's won a huge amount of literary awards.
No, she's too dumb for
I don't
that.
think that was
She
brought-
doesn't even have a
brought up at
plot
all.
when she writes.
I write about spaghetti.
I'd read about
That's
spaghetti.
all I write about.
231 2131. That's strange. That's my IP address.
Oh, that's strange. That's exactly where I live. That looks a lot like my home. That's weird.
231 2131. 231. I already forgot.
5, 6, 9.
Hang on. 231 2131. 231 2131. There you go.
Nice.
Right here we're gonna plop a little fuck you. I hope I don't get banned from this site. Like, I probably will use this to study later. I don't think I'm registered, right? Hang on, let me check. Do I need to be registered?
Registered sex offender.
Oh, yeah. I can say that this is, not my computer. I'll just check that off.
Alright.
Okay, Leona thinks that many of her characters find it surprising that she writes a lot of love stories. I think she leaves unanswered questions. AKA, she leaves a lot of plot holes because she doesn't know where her story's going.
I don't really know what she's doing with that story at all.
She don't know. She know the spaghetti goes, but she doesn't know where the spaghetti goes.
She just writes whatever she thinks sounds cool.
Okay, well, A Good Person is not a detective story. It's either a drama or a romance. And I was confused.
I think it was drama.
No, because the interviewer said, like, there was, like...
Oh, right.
It was, like, a romance... Like, he said, like, it was
it's all
some kind of, like,
romance.
love story, and, Leona got really offended by that. She's just like, how dare you think that I write...
You freaking little gibblenator, I'm gonna shoot you.
I'm gonna shoot you before you can shoot me.
I'm
Alright.
gonna shoot you simply because you stated something wrong about
You
my
stated something
story.
wrong. Okay, do we go for romance or drama?
I feel like drama, because she's got, you know,
You're such a drama queen.
she's turned into a little bit of a baby when her story
little
got called
beta.
romance.
Leona character, I think she's like an inexperienced girl because she called her naive, which is stupid. What is true about Leona's normal working progress? She pays a lot of it, she does not. I don't know why I wrote that. Her writing is often spontaneous, word choice. I think she said it was spontaneous. Because she doesn't know where her story's going. According to...
that's... my story, I just let it make itself.
I don't even write it. I turn to ChatGPT.
I just hope it goes okay.
I just headbang on my computer and hope something good comes out of it. You know, like when you open up like a
Most of
notes document and you have like those 3 like filler in words. So
Oh my
she just
gosh,
starts clicking on those.
there's something I do. So often on my when I'm writing my script, I'll like type out like www or something, and then just kind of sit there staring at those letters, trying to figure out, okay, what's the actual words I want to type here to continue the script.
www. That's it. That's the story.
Like, yeah, my story, I call it Woozb. It's pretty neat.
Whoop. It doesn't have any vowels in
Was
it.
it the story? Was it the storyteller, or the?
I don't know. We haven't had one in a while. No, we have.
Yeah.
Should we put 3 then? Wait, it's not the setting. She didn't talk about a setting. Storyteller or plot? Let's go with storyteller. Leona thinks that people should feel their own emotions because she says people need to feel my emotions to feel their own emotions. And I don't know how that makes sense, but okay.
Wow. Huh. You should
Do we
feel
have anything?
happy about your emulsions.
Emojis. Oh. This is my favorite thing. We had this in the exam that I took in 9th grade as well. Basically, there's an article, and it consists of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 paragraphs, and you have to read each paragraph and determine which header it could have, and you write it down. No, Kamchatka.
That's. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we all love number 10. Okay. So, watching predators and prey, hot water, cold air, how locals live and entertain, impressive but difficult to reach. For the strong and adventurous, nature and activities to enjoy, conquering cold waves, and closer to wildlife. Okay, well, we get like a little geography lesson, I think. Okay. At the edge of Russia. Do you want to read like one? So I read like the first one, you read the next one.
Sure.
Okay.
Could do that.
Because I'm not gonna read. I don't know how to read. At the edge of Russia, on the Pacific Ocean, there is the distinctive Kamchatka Peninsula. Kamchatka, for you if you're gonna be reading. Kamchatka. I've never actually been there. Hang on.
Let me see where this is. Literally just shows like the pit of hell.
Pit of hell. It is. Oh, it's quite far.
Oh.
It's. Let me move my camera for the people. There you go. Kamchatka Peninsula. Oh, look at that. Look at that Russian Fed state flag. This is the flag of Kamchatka. I was wondering why I've never been there. I live like over here. I got caught off guard because I saw my city and I think that's my house. I think that's my address.
Wow, wow, those numbers seem awfully familiar.
Numbers.
Is this my address?
Those coordinates. Kamchatka Peninsula, famous for its rich natural diversity. This land is surrounded by rough ocean waters. In the interior lie fiery volcanoes and boiling, steaming geysers. Gay. Some of some of 300? 300 volcanoes.
Yeah, 300.
Yeah, some 300 volcanoes, 29 of some 300 volcanoes is that grammatically correct?
So, some 300 volcanoes.
29
some
of which are
300
active. Oh, some 300 volcanoes make up nearly 40% of the peninsula. Okay, since this is like a participle.
I feel like just
sentence.
saying 300 volcanoes, 29 which are active, make up nearly 40% of the peninsula. I feel like that honestly would have made more sense, but it's interesting.
Oh, thank you. Close.
But okay.
I don't know what that was. Like, huh. I think they noticed the fuck you that I wrote, and they just started pulling out all the IP addresses that I use.
Pulling out everything to attack.
Yes. 29 of which are active make up nearly 40% of the peninsula. But Kamchatka's landscapes and natural diversity are not the only things to attract the travelers. Far and wide, the area is also rich in opportunities and extreme sports. Make your adventures in Kamchatka unforgettable. Okay. So this is for like tourists, right?
Yeah.
So this isn't for locals. I feel like for the strong and the adventurous. I think I saw that somewhere. Yeah, rich in opportunities.
Rich opportunities for extreme sports, and then attract travelers. So yeah, probably strong and adventurous.
A is 5, not 45. Okay, read B.
Okay. Surfing in Bali is no big deal these days. The hot sun, the warm ocean, coconuts, bananas, we've seen it all. How about surfing in the chilly waters of the Pacific in Kamchatka? One of Kamchatka's best surf destinations is
Oh no.
Kalatersky Beach.
Wait, hang on, let me read
you
it.
You can catch waves here almost.
Galaktirsky? I have no idea what that is. Yeah, go on.
Kalatersky. You
Good.
can catch waves here almost all year long. The hardiest of surfers are ready to jump in sub-zero temperatures. Naturally, the best time to surf is summer when surf schools and equipment rental places are open for business. You don't feel cold in a wetsuit.
Okay.
Okay.
I've never.
Conquering
Okay.
cold waves, I guess. 7.
I don't care. Did I ask?
I guess B is 7.
Okay, so. Well, this is not hot water. Conquering cold
7,
waves.
I guess. Conquering
I think.
cold waves.
Yeah. 7. Big minds think alike. Okay. The Kamchatka Peninsula is washed by the Pacific Ocean. So nice that the Pacific Ocean washes Kamchatka to sleep. It's like, come on, it's time for your daily bath. And the
Oh my god!
and the Bering Sea to the northwest, by the Sea of Okhotsk to the west. One of the best ways to explore the rugged coastline is to take a long trip by kayak. Well, I'm gonna swim. On the water, you'll find yourself face to face with wild nature. You get acquainted with sea lions, seals, killer whales, and other sea creatures. I don't think you're gonna get acquainted with a killer whale and come out alive. Especially if you're on a kayak. It's like, oh, look at the sea lions and seals.
Oh, look at the thing that just bit off my arm.
Aw. Hi, what's your name? What school do you go to? I love it. Another sea creatures and see the most beautiful secluded bays, islands, headlands, and lakes inland. Inland. Oh, you're going to be taking numerous pictures of sea. Am I though? Sorry, my phone got swallowed by the killer whale when it bit off my arm, so no, I won't be taking any pictures.
Even if your phone didn't get swallowed up, freaking.
You're gonna have to take pictures. You have to. The article said so.
Like, even if your phone didn't get swallowed up, freaking, some kid's gonna probably rock the kayak enough, and your phone's just gonna have a very close-up and personal conversation with the ocean.
Oh damn! It's gonna have. They're gonna go, face to face. Seals and sea lions as they bask in the sun. They're gonna murder you. They're not gonna bask in the sun.
They're killing you. What are you doing? You're
watching predators and prey. Well, none of these are prey. Closer to wildlife, I think.
Wait. So lions, seals.
Sea lions, not lions. I don't think they're in Kamchatka.
Sea lions, right.
Sea lions.
Are
seals, killer whales.
Well, seals and sea lions, I think, are prey for killer whales, right?
They're not prey.
I thought they were for killer whales.
But are seals prey? Yeah, they eat krill. Are seals predators or prey? They're carnivorous and dive underwater to hunt for fish. Crustaceans, seabirds.
Search up what killer whales eat. Do killer whales eat seals?
They probably do. Did you see any of my history? Because I didn't see it, and
I don't.
Okay.
Even if I saw any history, I don't care, man.
Oh, thank God. I think my stream will care. Eat seals, there you go. They will also target seals. They throw seals. Tossing a seal might be a particular whale's hunting style to disable the animal.
Yeah, they play with their prey. That's something that's a little,
Their main predators are humans, sharks, and orcas, okay.
Yeah, I think...
But seals also have no natural predators, so that's really cool.
No natural predators, but orcas literally throw them like 10, 50 feet into the air to just to...
Their main
like,
predators
hey,
are
guys.
humans, sharks, and orcas, but, it's good that they don't have any natural predators. That's really cool. That's really cool of them. Naturally curious to humans, but they will bite your arm off. Anyway, I think it is closer to wildlife.
Okay.
Because you're getting up close and personal with the beasts. You're reading D.
D? I'm reading D. All right.
You're reading the D.
With vast numbers of fish, it is no wonder that Lake Kurill attracts over 20 Kamchatka brown bears who visit the lake to fish. 200. Across the whole peninsula, there are around 20,000 bears altogether. That's one bear to every 15 human inhabitants. Over the years, the lakes on Lake Kurill have adapted to life alongside humans. Therefore, you can observe the bears and their prey close up as they show no signs of aggression. An
An experienced guide knows exactly where to observe them to make your adventure absolutely safe.
But I want an
That's
inexperienced
probably-
guide.
That's probably the watching predators in the
Yeah.
third one, then, I guess.
Okay. Discovered as recently as 1941, the Valley of Geysers in the Kronotsky, I think that is. I don't know. Reserve in Kamchatka is one of the world's largest geysher fields, and
Geysers.
is how do you say that? Wait. Search.
Geysers.
Geysers?
Geyser.
How do you
It's a
say?
geyser.
How to say? Sorry, I'm Russian. Giza. Giza.
Giza.
Giza. Can I have Americans?
Geyser.
Oh, it is
You can
Giza.
say geyser. Geyser is
Giza.
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 I love that.
Oh, that's the British
The
translation.
Giza fields, and is the only one in
Oh
Eurasia.
my god.
In a cramped 8 square kilometer piece of land, there are only 40 powerful spouting geysers, not to mention hot springs, mud pools, thermal sites, waterfalls, and all surrounded volcanoes. As dangerous as any of these places seem, they're special paths for travelers. You can get to the valley by air, so take a helicopter tour and face the raw power of Mother Nature. She will send a helicopter into a hurricane and you will die. That's what I want out of my Kamchatka experience.
What is this? Valley of Geysers.
Nature and activities to enjoy.
Geysers, not to mention hot springs, mud pools, thermal sites, waterfalls. Special paths for travelers. Hot water, cold air. Like there's nothing in
it's
this
nature and
in
activities
E
to
that talks
enjoy.
about. Okay.
Okay. You can read F. I'll allow
If you
you.
feel comfortable on the runs of the alpine resorts, then in consider yourself experienced. Kamchatka will surprise you. Imagine skiing down the slopes of an active volcano with breathtaking views over the Pacific. This is no fantasy. We suggest experienced riders try hell skiing. You literally ski through hell and kill the devil.
That's what Kamchatka's all about.
Fly to the highest volcano's peaks by helicopter, then enjoy the buzz of skiing the untouched slopes.
Oh my god, it really
with
is
awesome
going
views
through
of the
hell.
not so distant Pacific. Such an activity requires skiers to be in great shape physically and to have a love of an adrenaline rush.
No, it actually is hell skiing. The helicopter flies over volcanoes. How many people do you think it's
Awesome.
dropped down?
And then just probably drops like a full squad of
Yeah,
4
the
or
rope
6.
snaps.
It's like, alright guys, you're going. Oh my god.
Goodbye. Impressive but difficult to reach.
Goodbye. Hopefully the snow cushions your fall.
Okay, I think G is how locals live and entertain. Hang on, let me go to here. So we have watching predators and prey. For the strong and adventurous. Nature and activities doing that's just very poor. Very poor. Nature and activities to enjoy. Conquering the cold waves. I'm sorry, are you tired, Amnesia? Are you feeling tired on my stream?
No, I'm not tired. I'm stretching. We did Closer to Wildlife, yeah.
I wanna make it. Okay, fine. So I think I tried
What
to
do you want
erase
to
the
be a
line, but I think it
perfectionist,
made
but
it
you
even
just
worse.
can't?
Hot water, cold air. Locals impressive but difficult to reach. Maybe impressive but difficult to reach.
For the
Because you
ski?
can't reach the peaks of the volcanoes by yourself, so you have to use helicopter. Look at those
So,
straight
wait,
lines.
what did we, hold on. Could you go back up?
No.
What did we put for the strong and adventurous in?
Only one. Strong and adventurous is 5. The first one.
On the edge of Russia,
It says make your adventures unforgettable. Strong and adventurous.
the strong and adventurous. For F, it literally is telling you have to be in great shape physically, and then skiing is a very adventurous thing. And they're even like, if you consider yourself experienced.
Oh, I thought strong
wanna
was for
buzz,
like
skiing.
metaphorically.
I think it might mean it literally. Because
Yeah, Russians are
I
pretty
don't know
dumb.
what else we'd. Impressive but difficult to reach might be. I don't know. It might be A. And then we swap
Yeah,
out
it really is hard to go to
strong and
Kamchatka.
adventurous for. And then yeah, we swap out for the strong and adventurous for F.
Okay, so we put 4 for the first one. Oh, remember when I put in 5, my finger slipped and I put 45? I think that was a sign. 5 for the strong and adventurous. Okay. Kamchatka is a very harsh place to live, yet people have lived here for centuries. In order to survive, they have to learn to live in harmony with nature. That led to the development of rituals that are still performed. When you visit, you can see how the indigenous people. Actually, I want to see if people are on stream. Yu has been on stream. Yu, I'm sorry, my phone was turned off. She says that we're doing something
Yu's
smart.
actively sobbing. We're doing something.
Oh, she said she's sending me hearts and I'm not looking. I'm looking right now. You can send me hearts. Send me hearts right now. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Sorry.
Puma,
The toxic relationship comes from Yuyu's end. She is the toxic person and I'm the victim. That was very out of character for me. I'm sorry.
Wow. Your online persona. Come on.
That led to the development of rituals that are still being performed. Yep. When you visit, you can see how the indigenous people of Kamchatka have been living for generations in the village of Pimchak. That is open to visitors. Shortage of snow is never an issue, so the locals happily indulge in competitive and recreational dog sled races. You could certainly put a short dog sled trip on your bucket list. I thought short dog like a chihuahua or something, like a really short dog. And it can carry your sled.
That's a short and a freaking tiny dog. When I think of short dog, I think of a corgi, to be honest.
Corgi. I'm pretty sure a corgi can lift. Can corgis lift? I think this is locals.
I don't think they can.
Wait. Can large weights. A dog can carry 20 or 30% of its body weight.
Huh. Okay.
So it won't be able to carry a sled, but it might be able to carry like a child. And it can go into the geysers and into a killer whale's mouth. Do jellyfish sleep? Do jellyfish sleep, Amnesia?
I don't know. They don't even have brains. Do they even need sleep? I don't think they sleep.
No.
Or
they're on the Sigma grind set. They don't need to sleep. Worms and fish do it.
A few weeks before.
Birds and bees do it. But do jellyfish fall asleep? Okay. Read the text and fill in the A through F blanks with the parts of the sentences with numbers from 1 through 7. One of them is not
It was after midnight when 3 science students crept into the lab.
Huh?
Where the jellyfish were kept. They left the lights off and walked through the room by the glow of their cell phones. The students did not tell anyone they were doing this. The secret they were keeping was totally crazy. It was a totally crazy experiment aimed at finding out whether or not jellyfish sleep.
I thought you were making
coffee
something
and
up.
started
I'm just
debating.
like, what are you blabbing about?
No, I'm trying to just answer the question by reading it out aloud. So, like, for, I think, A is when the 3 science students crept into the lab, so 6. B, I think, is 5.
After midnight, when the 3 students crept into the lab where the jellyfish... Yeah, that makes sense. 6.
And then and then 5, I think, is for B as well, because a few weeks before, the students were having coffee and started debating whether jellyfish needed to sleep. So I think B's 5 as well.
Yeah. Yes, 5. Of course not, said one of them. Sleep helps. Sleep is for losers.
Sleep helps strengthen the memory and keep the brain healthy.
Yes. We're just going in
Jellyfish are
backwards
so simple,
order.
they don't even have brains.
They don't have brains.
How could they possibly share the need to sleep? The others weren't so sure, but they wanted to find out. The few students designed an experiment to test different behaviors and see if the jellyfish were asleep. They watched the animals to see how they moved, and
If they could get the jellyfish's
jelly's
attention.
attention when they're resting.
Jellies.
Jelly. It turned out that the jellyfish moved about 30% less at night. It was also hard to get their attention. Months of late-night studying led to amazing results. Young scientists reported that upside down jellyfish Cassiopeia showed sleep-like behavior?
Yeah.
Or
This made it the first animal without a brain known to do so. This suggests, that sleep evolved.
2, that sleep evolved early.
Yeah, 2. These animals first arose 700 million years ago and has stuck with us ever since.
Cool.
Sleep is kind of cringe.
How does the author feel about his graduation?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I was also very scared when I opened it up and there wasn't anything there. Graduation's less than a month away. While I cannot wait to throw my hat up into the air and officially check off went to college on my to-do list, there's one thing that's been staring me down that I absolutely dread: entering the workforce. Satisfied.
I don't want to work in a Fred Meyer. McDonald's, no!
McDonald's! I think it would be 4.
Die if I have to make chicken nuggets.
No, COVID-19. Oh shit, this is relevant.
Dude, I'm making the McGriddle 19.
McGriddle 19.
I don't know.
Well, in college, the author expected that he would work in a CV after his graduation. The university clubs would be beneficial for job search. His diploma wouldn't help him perform. Where'd I find the word perform? Wouldn't help him find a well-paid job. References would be important to be more important than work experience. Believe that new shiny degree in my references of CV, I could be able to start working at the lower end of companies. Spent 4 years preparing myself for. Instead, all the job postings you see the requirement 3+ years of experience in the field. So the author expected, I think he expected to work at CV on his CVs.
Yeah, I think so.
What is a CV?
After his badguation.
Graduation. What's a CV, Amnesia?
Huh? A CV,
He's googling it.
CV, I remember...
He's googling it, guys.
The fuck is a CV?
Constant virgin. That describes me pretty well.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. I don't know what a CV really means. It's probably something related to admissions or something.
Yeah, constant virgin.
Or, sure, constant virgin.
Shiny degrees in my references to being a constant virgin.
Gosh.
Okay, so the CV field. Okay, the expression set you apart in the most helpful things to set you apart from others. Paragraph 5 is the closest meaning to the make somebody sound. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Internships are not just for the school year. There are many internships that happen during the summer. There are also remote internships, so you don't have to keep yourself geographically limited. unpaid internships are one of the most helpful things to set you apart from others. There are some that do pay. I've seen some pay $15 an hour, which is crazy in my eyes. Which is considered a blessing. Oh, that's a that's a phrasal error. Because it repeats which is 2 times. Not looking good. Where was I? Forgot. Which is considered a blessing, but at some point the only thing available is an unpaid internship. So make someone sound different. Setting you apart from others makes you either suitable or different.
Suitable?
Okay. I trust. Oh my god, go away. Which of the following is not offered by the author's university at the support of seeking internships? Too much text. University has an entire webpage devoted to internships. Free account for an internships network created by you research employers, find jobs and internships, begin the internship registration process, and participate in on-campus mock interviews. There are multiple people to support you. Schedule an appointment with a career coach for help in finding or developing an internship opportunity that is right for you. In the school year, you can also meet Think on meeting with prospective employer. Got an internship network created for each student. You can research employers, apply for jobs and internships, begin the internship registration process, people to support you, schedule an appointment with a career coach, opportunity right for you during the school year. You can also meet a peer for a constant virgin or cover letter review. Be with your academic advisor, departmental internship coordinator. I think online tips for finding internships. Because you only get things from the school, right? Because you get face-to-face consultations and training procedures, and one was already said like a few times. What's the author's overall attitude to internships? I'm not here to be gentle with you. Sometimes the internship work is grueling for no pay, but in the end, it is worth the payoff when trying to get a higher paying job in the workforce. There is no such thing as an entry-level job, because many of them are still asking for years of experience, despite being on low end of the corporate food chain. Well, they will still teach you the basics of their working environment. Most companies want to have someone who already knows their way around and can throw themselves into the work without much of a fuss. The internship is going to save you in the long run. Take it from someone who did not do an internship and is now paying the price. It's better to look, or it's important to get one to be competitive later. I don't think that's right. He's not being competitive. I don't believe so.
don't think so either.
Yeah. Oh my god, what else is there to answer? That was literally the last sentence. What do companies... Oh. Want people... want people with work experience. They can save efforts for teaching a newcomer. Think of that. Yeah, they'll teach you the basics of the working environment. Most companies want someone that already knows their way around. So yeah, it can save efforts. Right?
Whoa, what was that? Was there like a loud bang on your microphone?
No.
Oh, okay. I don't
Did
know why
I
I heard a
bang?
loud bang for some reason.
Bang, bang. What's the main goal of the article? To help students find an internship, to encourage students to share others' experience, to warn students against, to encourage students to apply for internships. I'm not liking the 1 and 2s here, but a cleaning wand. Okay. So, these are, the type of things where you have to, rephrase, like, restructure the word you're given to make it correctly fit the text in here. Does that make sense? A cleaning wand is a totally new invention and features the advanced UVC technology chips and kills bacteria and germs. It's the first ever cleaning device. Right first.
Wow.
It's the first thing that you can use to clean. You could never clean before. Okay, we're good. The best thing about it is that it can clean anything. Woman. There's no doubt that women are going to like this invention very much.
It's
There's no doubt that women are gonna love. They're going to love this experience. Robert A. Heinlein was a U.S. science fiction author. He was among those writers who emphasized a scientific accuracy in 22nd their fiction. Huh? Scientific accuracy in
the
20...
US science fiction auditor. 22 fiction. He also... Okay, I don't know who the fuck Robert Heinlein is.
He's a U.S. science fiction author. Were you not paying attention? He also, thought it was necessary to challenge the readers. Okay. Thought. That's right. I think I misspelled that word, but, like, it's okay. Use the word they. Okay, I'm gonna... because I'm gonna forget later. He pointed out was necessary to develop their critical thinking. Sorry I'm doing all these. Do you want to do one?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm just reading along.
Oh, okay. He pointed out that any
But I'm
science...
also having...
that any science fiction book was a success was Ivan Sechenov. Okay. He's an outstanding Russian scientist. He was born in 1829 in a noble family. That is literally not true. Hi, Yu. You're back. You're sending me hearts.
Hello.
Thank you, Yu. I can see your
You.
hearts. Hearts. I'm sending you hearts as well, Yu. They're not intended for anyone else. If you're seeing these hearts, look away. Bang, bang. Okay. Very. At the age of 14, he chose to become a military engineer and studied various technical. I don't think very and various are root words. Technical subjects. Aware. However, his heart was not really in it. He ain't really in it. 1850, Sechenov entered Moscow Medical University, MMU, with a full awareness of the goals of his life. Awareness. Will. Free will, just like you get in America. But this is Russia, so he has no will.
So sad.
So sad.
So sad.
Sechenov was a will student, which enabled him to graduate among top students. A willed? Right? He's willed.
Willed?
Having a specified level
Willed.
of determination.
Like strong-willed, basically.
Yeah. Was a willed student. I think that's good. Perfect. He mastered biology, anatomy, surgery, and psychology to perfection. How can you study surgery? Aren't there like lots of surgeries? Like
There's
you
a
can't
lot of
just
surgeries, but
dissect
you
a
can-
grape and say, "Oh yeah, I know how to do any surgery."
I don't know. I'm glad it's not just like that. I would not want to have brain surgery
No, thank
performed
you.
on anybody by a person who is just like, I dissected a tomato.
I dissected a tomato like
It's
last
close
night.
enough, right?
Let's go. Print. After a short period of studying and working abroad, Sechenov returned to Russia where he made... Wait, he left? Moscow is still in Russia. He didn't leave Russia. Okay. Returned to Russia where he made numerous discoveries in psychology, psychology, anatomy, many of which we still use today. Publishing houses printed his scientific works every year until he died. Printed. Insert the missing word. Oh no. Okay. We're not gonna read the whole thing, I'm too tired. He walked in without waiting for a response for Max White. Oh look, they're using the proper time. That's kinda cool. It's down, Max. Please tell me everything you know. He is being interrogated.
I'm gonna have to leave soon, by the way, man.
They actually have live footage of Max White being interrogated.
Max White.
Max White. Tapped on
They have
Paul's
live footage
office
of a
door.
freaking terrorist hostage.
It was Tuesday. At least he walked in. He walked in without even waiting for a response. That's very vile.
Walked in and offered himself to be freaking kidnapped.
Maybe he was
I mean,
asking for it.
if I get kidnapped and you hold me for ransom, as long as I get a cut of the money, I'm fine with being kidnapped.
Fine with it. I can stay here forever. I don't care. It was Tuesday and the 8th of July, the day before the rumors were rampant through the company that more of the top executives were going to be sacked. Exclusive orders from Brent Horn. Oh, Brent Horn. Brent Horn. However, nobody knew who would be terminated. Terminated like
Terminator.
killed or sacked.
Terminated.
It's like we're sacking a bunch of people, but one of them is like gonna die. So most of the people were worried. They were annoyed about losing their jobs. It was a bothersome situation.
I mean, it's a minor inconvenience that
Just
I
a
lost my
wee
only
bit
form of getting
inconvenience.
money.
Nevisfield reigned in the company for the first time over 30 years, and there was a gloom on every floor of the building. Max had all the information, and he had just told Paul on the phone. Now he leaned closer and confined. I understand George Sanford was given his walking orders late on Friday afternoon. He's snitching! Dude!
Wow, no.
Stitches end up in snitches.
Can't believe.
That's the saying, right? I don't know, I'm Russian.
Yeah. It's stitches. Snitches get stitches.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Snitches get stitched. They end up in stitches and ditched. This week, we'll see the departure of Jim Cooper and John Turner. The destruction of Jim Cooper.
The destruction of worlds.
The destruction of Jim Cooper. We're all gonna gather around and watch the destruction of Jim Cooper. Departure. I'd love to work at this company if they're making public executions. Two good men. It was terrible news. They had been with the company about as long as Paul had. They were among Ben Torrance' big supporters when he was trying to get the company back from the DeWitts. They were much respected. I'm not sure. They were very respected or much regarded. Not recognized. Either respected. I think it's supposed to be respected, but that's like not correct. Because you'd usually say they were very respected by everyone, but whatever. Okay, I'm just a random native speaker just going in. Paul couldn't approve of their dismissal. Oof, I'm forgetting how to spell.
He couldn't say yes to them leaving.
He didn't want them to be destructed in front of everyone.
He didn't want to be.
He didn't want to be destructed.
It's so sad.
He was truly shocked, and it showed. The company had changed the moment Brent Horn has taken control, and it genially concerned him. This is the sequel to The Office, I think. Featuring Paul and Jim Cooper and John Turner. You have received an email from your English-speaking pen pal, Kevin. This is like an email thing. We're not gonna do that unless you want to. Kevin
Last
at
week I went
mail.uk.
to
Do you think that's an actual email?
I do not think so. If
Russian,
it is, it's like
French,
the most.
YG in Russian is like the acronym for United States exam. YG. Looks very funny in English. Subject: reading preferences. Last week I went to a book festival. It was fantastic. We spent 2 hours looking through new books and talking to authors. What's the last book you've read? What books do you have to read for your literature classes? Or would you spend time reading a book for pleasure? I saw an interesting film in Spanish last week. Those were not tied together. Write an email to Kevin. Your message answers 4 questions. Ask 3 questions about the film. Write 100 to 140 words. Remember the rules of email writing. We're not doing that. We're just.
Oh, ow.
Amnesia wipes the sweat off his face. Okay. when it says like point 1 and point 2, you have to you can choose one of these. Oh, we have to write. Imagine you're doing a project on why IT career is important among Zetland teenagers. You have found data, opinion poll, good salary, cost development. Make an opening statement. Select report. Make 1-2 comparisons of basically an essay. Make an opening statement. Oh man, people are so tied to electronics.
a laptop, smartphone.
All the gift certificates. Okay. Imagine you are preparing a project with your friend. You have found some interesting material for the presentation and you want to read this text to your friend. You have 1.5 minutes to read the text silently, then be ready to read it out loud. You will not have more than 1.5 minutes to read it. This is for the reading part. There is nothing more... Oh, I've already failed. Okay. There is nothing fancy or expensive about happiness. On the contrary, happiness is simple and slow. It means choosing peace and quiet over excitement. It is wearing your old pajamas and watching a movie in the day before Christmas. It is sitting in your window, watching the weather inside your window. You are lodged in between the panels of your window glasses. While sipping your favorite tea on a rainy day, it is looking into the bonfire surrounded by your friends and family while your bread is slowly bursting into flames. Happiness. Awesome. I was trying to remember what the meme was, and it's like, say happiness without the H or something. Happiness is always about appreciating the simple pleasures in life, and thus it can be achieved on a really low budget. You cannot buy the right atmosphere or sense of togetherness. I don't know, I'm looking at my very costly monitor and I feel a sense of the right atmosphere and a sense of togetherness. And that was on a really high budget. It's not a pause for you to laugh. I looked away and now I'm trying to find the line that I was on.
No, I chuckled a little bit.
Oh, okay.
I chuckled a little bit anyways.
Okay.
I don't know if you heard it, but
I did. when I finish reading a sentence, I will turn and stare at the camera until you laugh.
Awesome.
It's been 10 minutes and I'm just still staring blankly at the camera. I have not blinked once. It's about time. It's about time, interest, and engagement in the people around you. Thus, happiness is an atmosphere which is not improved by spending more money on it, but rather in some ways the opposite. After all, the best things in life are absolutely free. Study the advertisement. This is a shit advertisement. It looks like something. Do you see like the two blue lines? Like the. Hang on. Let me zoom in a bit. That is zoomed in too much. Do you see like those two lines right there? Like they literally didn't bother to cut it correctly. Yeah. They're not dedicated. Which is, oh no.
Not dedicated enough to the craft.
They're not dedicated to the craft. We do not respect that. You're considering going to the mountains, and now you'd like to get more information as direct questions. Duration of the tour, price for one, student discounts, special equipment needed. You have 20 seconds to ask each question. What time will be the tour? I wanted to get biscuits for lunch with my friend, and I would like for it to be yeah.
Well, you should ask. Just ask 4 direct questions.
It's the duration of the tour, the price for one, student discounts, and special equipment needed. I mean, that person that was going to the Morocco mountains, he needed French and a camera.
Oh, these are spoken. Never mind.
Oh yeah, this is the speaking part. So the first ones you have to read like 2 paragraphs. In 9th grade you had to read 3, and they downgraded to 2. I see. This one's supposed to be harder, I think.
Okay. I think I can stay for probably 2 more, and then I'm gonna have to go.
Oh yeah. No, I'm just reading through these to get a sense of what I'm going through, because I don't think I'll look through this again willingly. You're going to give an interview. You have to answer 5 questions. Give full answers to the questions. 2 to 3 sentences. Remember, we have 40 seconds. No. Imagine that you and your friend are doing a school project, sports and activities. Imagine we're doing a school project. You have found some photos to illustrate it, but for technical reasons you cannot send them now. Leave a voice message to your friend explaining your choice of the photos and sharing some ideas about the project. Explain the choice of illustrations, briefly describing them and noting the differences. Mention the advantages of the 2 sports activities. Mention disadvantages. Express your... If you're swimming and there's a fire, you will not be able to get out. You will just need to keep freestyling.
Please breakdance at your nearest earliest convenience.
Please breakdance at your earliest. This guy can breakdance. She can't. She's gonna die. In the fire that is spreading all over the water. Express your opinion on the subject of the project. Which of the sports activities represented in the pictures you prefer and why? You will speak for not more than 3 minutes, 12 to 15 sentences. You have to talk continuously. Okay, but do I? Save. We're gonna look at how smart we are. Because we've been clowning on this whole thing, and if we get everything wrong, then that would be kinda...
No, it's
okay. We got fuck you wrong. It's surprising. We got 27 out of 100. But the thing is that, oh, I did not do well on this. I don't know what I did wrong, but okay. Oh, I was supposed to put the number. Okay, never mind. Yeah, you get a lot of points for this stuff, which is why the score is so low. So, we did this. This is good. This. Wait, is this the geyser one? This one?
Maybe? I don't know.
Hang on, let's go. Ooh.
It was fun talking a little bit again, man. We need to talk more, even out of streams.
Oh yeah, we do. Totally. Okay, so A was 6.
It
was nature.
It's fun, man.
Yeah.
I gotta go,
I'm gonna quit right now. Not quit, but end stream. Yeah, it was nice talking to you.
Right.
If you ever want to come on
Yeah,
again,
man.
just call in the middle of a stream.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if I'm busy or not.
Let me know.
Okay. Yeah. It's been
see you later,
nice
man.
hearing you.
Have a good
Bye.
night.
Yeah, have a good day.
Yeah. Have a good night, man.
Have a day.
Peace.
Peace. We did peace. So yeah. That was the stream. It's got 3 likes. Very nice. So, oops. Not my sloth sweatpants. No one can know about those. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. This, was more of just like a poking fun at, English stream. And, just trying to make light of a situation, because I'm gonna eventually take this test, and I'm not gonna have a friendly Amnesia to guide me along the way and send me jokes. I'm gonna have to think of those myself. So yeah, yeah, I did this purely to set myself in a better mood and be more self-assured on what I was going into for the unified state exam. So yeah, I'm glad you could join me on this journey, whether you are watching the VOD for this or not. But yeah, that's about it. Bye, my little wildcats. I'll see you whenever I can see you.